I told you don't fuck with that nigga.
Are you crazy?
I told that little nigga, don't fuck with me. But you wanna fuck with a nigga, right? I try to be a good motherfucking nigga, but I can't be, cause little bitch ass niggas like you wanna fuck with me. You wanna fuck with a nigga, right? You want a nigga who got 2 strikes on him to go to jail for life.
Simply go, they just run medicine. Devil knocking, I won't let him in. Niggas funny, David Letterman. He the jig it on me like a veteran. Don't give a fuck about who's better than rolling. Oh, nice, giant diamonds. Dance, thanks. Piles, bags, gay. Nigga reach up on a weapon, I shoot with no flame. I got sway, bags. Pull up to the curb, nigga, I'll show you right now. I got the perks as haze, nigga, I don't only saying change. Piles, bags, gay.
Just being a real one myself, I know that there's a possibility sometimes that people could have issues, you know what I'm saying? And they could prevent them if they haven't built a rapport with their PO or with whoever, you know what I'm saying? So I had just got assigned a new person or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I told him, look, I got a meeting with this person tomorrow. I hit him out the blue. He ain't asked me nothing. I hit him up. Yo, bro, look, I got a meeting with this PO tomorrow. And I just text her and she said something that sounded a little weird. So I just want to give me 24 hours to meet with her, make sure we good. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you got to do whatever you got to do.
Can I ask you one question? Now, prior to this, like, did you get the okay to go? Prior to all of this, did your new PO?
Prior to this, I didn't have nobody. I'd just been out. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't assigned nobody.
So you
know what I mean? So I didn't have no communication with nobody. Okay. What happened?
So
so basically, as soon as I came into some information, I relayed this information to him just out of respect on some real nigga shit. Like, yo, bro, I'm about to meet with somebody tomorrow. I just want to make sure we good. Even if there's a small possibility that we wouldn't be, I'm just making you aware of it, basically.
Finally, ARP is like Cartoon Jones is spending time with me. Why? Because I want to congratulate you and say, wow, you finally found out a way to be talked about leading into this Max Out promo, because damn sure your name wasn't coming up prior to 3 days before the event when you decided to go on your damn campaign, your tweets, your interviews. I played that clip in the beginning to remind you and everybody else that ever tunes in and watches this or follows or supports RBE. It was you and your mouth. Anything that is said in this video right here is a response. You get what you deserve. You spoke your piece, right? You spoke down on my name. You lied on me and my brand. You tarnished my image. You had no problem downing my character with a ton of lies that we about to correct. Don't fucking cry now. So let's start off with some of the things that Cartoon Jones will not tell y'all. These contracts were signed February 24th. That's when the battle was locked in. That's when deposits are sent. But behind the scenes, everybody knows that when it's time to coordinate your travel, set up what day, what time, what city you're flying out of, you gotta talk to Lawrence. What does he tell me? Yo, I'm gonna do my flight in about 2 to 3 weeks. That was the first red alert, but I missed it. It went over my fucking head. So what did I say? 2 to 3 weeks to situate your flight. Sign the contract February 24th. Do the math. That means that the card is coming up in about 5 weeks. You want us to wait 3 out of the 5 weeks to set up your flight? It's about to be Easter weekend. Yo, Jones, can we speed that up a little bit? I want to say about 2 or 3 weeks later, Lawrence hits me up. Lawrence tells me flat out, of every single battler on the card, only Serius Jones' flight isn't done. The whole card, he's the only person. I ask him why. He says, well, first of all, I'm trying to get his flight booked now, and it's going to be a connected flight. He doesn't want to do a connected flight. He's acting a little diva-ish. I'm like, all right, well, we do direct flights for all of our battlers. I could kind of see where he's coming from on that. So I asked Lawrence flat out, connected flight, why do we get to the point now where there's no direct flights available? Lawrence tells me straight up, I've been texting the guy. I've been reaching out to him. I can't get him on the phone. I can't get him to respond. I can't get his flight booked. He basically is ignoring me. Really what he's doing is he's pushing off the flight being booked. Once again, over my head. Are you sure, Lawrence? He says, yes. I say, do you have the screenshots to back this up or the text messages to back this up? He says, absolutely. Stay right there, Lawrence. Let me call Serius on three-way right now. Serius picks up the phone. We all on three-way now. I ask him, yo, what's going on? Lawrence says he can't get in touch with you, trying to get your flight booked. The only thing that's available right now is a connected flight or a first-class flight that's going to cost $2,000. We're not doing that if we've been trying to get your flight booked for the last couple weeks and you've been delaying it. So now that things are selling out close to Easter weekend, you think I'm going to pick up a $2,000 first-class ticket? That's not happening. And I'm going to warn you right now, Serious. The direct flight that we can get you, that flies out of whatever city that's close by you that you can make it to, it might make you miss the face-off. And if you miss the face-off, we're going to take that out of your back end. That's part of your contract. There's a number tied to it. Am I being all personal? No, I'm being straight business and straight professional. I'm telling them that, listen, this is your fault that you would not let us book this flight for weeks because you're trying to figure out where you can fly from. What people do not understand is Serius is an extremely hard person to deal with and work with behind the scenes. There's times where he's very unprofessional. There's times where he's very erratic. But I'm such a flexible personality, y'all don't see this type of shit when I do my interviews or my blogs or I promote the battlers. I deal with personalities like his all the fucking time. Check his stats behind the scenes. Speak to league owners. Speak to battle rappers why he's such an unlike person. But I'm dealing with the bullshit. Why? Because we got work at hand, but I'm keeping it business. I'm not making it personal. I'm telling flat out. You're going to miss some of your money if you miss this face-off. I put them on mute. I say, y'all work it out. Now, mind you, during this call, Serius Jones says the words out of his own mouth. I have real life shit going on outside of battle rap. And we're here talking about his flight. Once again, that's the second red alert I missed over my fucking head. Shame on you, ARP. You are usually way much sharper than that. Thursday night, March 25th, a little over a week before this huge event comes up, Serius Jones calls me and says, I'm having a problem with my PO.
So they think that just talking for an hour is proof. The only proof that he showed in that video was that he actually called me. He didn't show no text messages, no screenshot. I put all the text messages, all the screenshots, and lined up everything they said next to each other, bro. The shit makes, now it's like, oh, nigga went and deleted that shit. The first couple minutes. Why you deleting my video? I didn't report your video. That's what I mean. That nigga's a rat, bro. That nigga's a straight rat. That nigga a whole video talking about my PO. Who does that? Who makes a PO a issue for the world? That's not shit real niggas do. Like you trying to get people violated? Why would you talk about somebody's probation officer? You want them to possibly see this and get upset? Like, what are you trying to accomplish? You don't talk about, I don't do that. I've never done that. You know what I'm saying? That shit is real sloppy and crazy. You know what I mean? But you've made that an issue to the world. You know what I'm saying? And when I did a blog, I came one day, came right back and reacted with the truth, man. No seasoning on it. Just from my heart speaking and putting the things that I've done on that league on there. You know what I'm saying? I put everything in there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what paperwork? What paperwork? What are you talking about? I don't know what paperwork. All I know is I got all my paperwork for my case. All I know is, you see when I put a blog up, he reports it. So he can leave that narrative up. He a cop, bro. That nigga's a cop, bro. Cut it out. He said, Jones, I'm a fan, I'm from Jersey. Cut it out. What you want me to cut out, bro? He made it seem like you down-talked him, but not once did I hear you down-talk him. Bro, everything I said was literally in defending my own honor, man. If y'all want me to just let niggas talk about me and look like a lame-ass nigga, that's fine, y'all. But unfortunately, that's not the case, bro. As you can see, what's lame is niggas that report people, dry snitch. You really just mad because I'm getting this bag over here. You wanted me to be your guy, and now I got, you know, I'm in another situation, and you're really salty. This whole I'm in cahoots and all that, I showed the proof in the video that just got took it down. I showed the text message that said when my PO texted me, the 22nd. That was 4 days before I met him.
That was 4 days before Friday. I called you right away. On Friday, you said no, and I'll give you 24 hours. If you look at the can of you, which I also chopped and put in there right after you, Kay says, you said you was going to give me 24 hours. Matter of fact, let's do it this way. Then the next day, Kay's saying, but this is the, you can't ever rock with RB. Fuck RBE. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I got 3 battles on them. One is gyms and one is math. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about RBE. Them niggas ain't lit. Like, let's be real. I've been wanting to battle on Smack. Ask Beasley. I've been on Beasley's bumper. Like, my nigga, what's up? Why y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to battle on RBE, but I'm going to turn down his bread. I'm going to turn down bands. Over 10 bands, over 20 bands. I'm going to turn that down. Nah, but I should have, apparently, because I knew this nigga was a fucking bird. Like, this is crazy. And I mean, this shows me that a lot of y'all really don't even fuck with me like that. Because y'all niggas really believed him. Y'all really jumped out the window. But let me show y'all something. All right? All those jump out the windowers that really believed this guy and thought that, you know what I'm saying, Jones is in here capping. Let me show y'all. All right? Let me show y'all.
Out in here.
Let me show y'all.
Oh boy.
Let me show y'all.
Okay. Well, I just saw the blog, which we all knew was inevitable. I mean, we all knew it, right? I told myself I wasn't even going to indulge or go back and forth.
Yeah, it was a haymaker until you hear the truth.
Of disrespect, of course, and just the audacity, bro. I'm gonna address this short and sweet. First of all,
screen recorded.
I don't understand what would someone have to gain in informing somebody something that could possibly negatively affect their own money. What would I have to gain in letting him know that I have a possible PO situation and it could be a problem? What would I have to gain by that? Now, if he's trying to drag and people are trying to drag the narrative that, oh, this was a plan the whole time and, oh, URL must have gotten my ear and swayed me to not make the money I need to make when I first come home from jail, which, mind you, was shorts. Because as this man says, and I'll play tape,
but if you think you want to run around, it's not my bad. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't care about you.
Doesn't care about me. It doesn't matter the fact that we've been doing business. We've had all kinds of conversations, and I've given him the best performances that I possibly could. One that he says is classic in his own words, Ill Will.
Salmon on a yacht, and I ate tuna in the can. But I ain't a legend because of what I did. I'm a legend because of who I am. Nigga, I never...
Think I'm worried about him calling me a bum? Look where I'm at, nigga. In the studio, bro.
Even the gym's battle on the rounds like
our studio
was bars that was Summer Madness bars.
Trying to get the ball point. Yeah, they losing on my pin, but this the learning tree. Trying to put your medulla on the Timbs. Niggas like, oh, hold up. It's the learning tree. Trying to put your medulla on your Timbs. Niggas like, what Jones be doing, Jim's gonna do that shit to him. Same bitch in the DM tomorrow, like, I knew that you would win. I say, bitch, you wasn't with me shooting at the gym.
To a guy that I've never even heard of, right? It's all right. I've adapted to do business with this man, knowing he's a clown, knowing that everyone else has ever dealt with him on my level, that's from where, you know what I mean? They say that boy's a weirdo.
So once again, ARP took a small portion of what I said, created his formula so he can make a narrative that, hey, you know, YouTube don't make... No.
And if y'all can't understand, if I understand it's hard to read through the lines sometimes when you don't, you know what I mean, know people in real life and personally, but let's look at the reality. What type of man, first of all, not even talking about street nigga or this, I say the words or say I'm a real nigga because I pride myself on trying to do the right thing. Not on trying to be a street guy, trying to be a gangster, trying to be a tough guy. When do y'all see me rap like that or act like that? Normally I'm smiling, having a good time. Even when I was talking about you because even when I was talking about you because publications and media outlets when they see tweets that look like, oh, wait a minute, this don't look right. ARP's tweeting that he backed out. Jones is over here saying that he didn't back out. Hold up, we got to get this guy up here and interview him.
But go ahead, who first?
It's not me having no campaign to slander you. What do I care about doing that for? I just came home from jail from almost doing life, my nigga. And you think I'm gonna come home and be on some fuck shit? For what? And for you to have the audacity to even speak, I knew it. I knew you was gonna take this whole angle, yo. If he's not seeing his daughter, then how could he travel? I knew you was gonna have the audacity to speak on my daughter. First of all, do you even have kids? We don't know nothing about you besides you a fucking guy that sits at a desk with glasses on talking about your feelings about battle rap and people and everything else. Yeah, you give us battles because you're paying people to battle. Anybody that is consistent enough in paying battle rappers can put on battles. But the problem is, you say I'm hard to deal with, then why have you been dealing with me? Why have you been continuously dealing with me? But what I'm gonna do is, I don't understand what's wrong with people where they think they could just create a narrative and that y'all are dumb enough to just go with it, like no matter what. Y'all don't see blogs from me. Whenever y'all saw me trying to create any narrative, negative or positive, I'm here to rap, yo. I'm not here for this. But let's deal with this. What type of man publicly makes somebody's PO a discussion? You trying to get me violated? You gonna say that I told you something negative about my PO, bro? That's what you gonna say?
What PO will tell a new release, go where you're not supposed to go as long as you don't get arrested? That's a horrible PO.
You gonna say to other businesses, you shouldn't do business with them because
y'all don't see this shit?
With the authorities.
But if you're gonna run around these leagues, I think everybody should be very careful, because I have experience seeing that
dry snitch
use these platforms and these leagues and these events to
authorities.
in court.
That's what you're trying to do? Trying to dry snitch me out of the bag that you know I'm about to get, huh? Anybody that doesn't get how parole and probation and legality works, a league owner doesn't get in trouble for someone going where they're not supposed to go. It's not a thing. They will call him, oh, you let a parolee battle? Oh, well, yeah, you aided and abetted a parolee. Yep, we're shutting your league down. Like, what? This had nothing to do with you, brother. This was about me and me trying to be respectful and courteous to somebody that has given me a lot of bread. You took that and tried to throw me under the bus, and you're still trying, but it doesn't work. This was sad, and I'm gonna put it together for y'all so y'all can see it, because he's a good talker. He knows how to spin your mind away from the points, right? The point here is, it's not about it's all about you to you, bro. Your event and the way you need. I understand that. But to us of the culture, the people that do this, we try and accommodate the whole. I've been in situations where Smack, other league owners know that they have issues with people that's battling, and they try to work through it with them because you respect
Just wait,
them.
you're gonna find out all of this, bro. It's all in here.
Is paid over almost half of $100,000. You've already given me that. I still don't have your respect. I still don't have the respect for you to just keep your word.
On a weekend, I could just call her cell phone. Mind you, this is somebody that he's saying in interviews just popped up. He just finally found out a PO is on him now. Yeah, you can get her on the phone anytime, the weekend she's working for you and all that type of shit. Look, I never had a PO before.
I will put this on here just so y'all can see. Check the date. Check the date. 4 days earlier. Well, this is what's crazy. You don't even realize you
March
just told
22nd.
your own self, bro.
Hold on.
You just said, Kay said that you was giving me 24 hours, right?
You see it says March 25th, 2021, 9:15 p.m. Can you see that shit? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? On this phone call, Serius Jones out of his own mouth says, my PO is fucking me over and she's not letting me travel. He then says flat out, she was cool weeks ago. All of a sudden, I don't know why she tripping like this and acting different. At the time, I'm still not even putting two and two together at why he didn't want his flight booked after he signed his contract, why he told me he's not sure if he's going to be flying out of Cali or Newark, and why Lawrence had to go through that shit with him weeks after he signed his contract, still trying to get him a flight last minute. I'm still not putting two and two together. So I'm on the phone with him thinking to myself, this is out of his control. Don't be tight at a nigga that got something going on that's not his control. The same way when Ice called me and told me what he had going on for his Rosenberg Raw battle, and I got on every interview and camera and held him down, and then we rescheduled it and did it a couple weeks later in Jersey, and I lost out when we had that shit live in Atlanta, and I flew the camera crew and myself and all that type shit down to do it in a whole nother city. Or how about when Old Red on the same card calls me and says, I got XYZ going on, and I held him down the same way. And on that same event, weeks later, we just redid it. Did I jump out the window on them when there was something out of their control? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It just happened our very last event. So now I'm going to just act crazy because it's you? Does that make sense? Nah, I was on this call Thursday night, still holding this nigga down. How we going to figure this out? You know what he says? Even though he jokes about, oh, he used his white voice. You know what this clown-ass, cartoon Jones-ass nigga says? This is the first course of action. Help me out. Tomorrow I'm going to get you on a 3-way call with my PO. Since you speak so well and you could represent me as my employer, right? Maybe that'll help me convince her that I can travel. You will represent me because you speak so eloquent, ARP. You speak so well. You didn't have a problem with it then when I was helping you in your livelihood, right? As far as the way that I talk, right? Wasn't a problem then, Thursday night when we was having this call and you was asking for my help. Even though this is your problem. I asked him flat out, man to man. What was the last thing your PO said when you asked about travel? He tells me straight up on everything. The last time I asked her, she said no. She said, if I am to work, I need to work within the county. That county in Cali, whatever county in Cali that he's staying at, that's where his PO said that he has to work. He can't work in Jersey. He can't work in Atlanta. She's saying you have to work in that county. Cartoon Jones then goes on to tell me his sob story. At the time, I wasn't even taking it like that because I genuinely was trying to help him. I genuinely wanted to do everything I could to get him to this event that's just over a week later. I genuinely was thinking like, damn, this is out of his control. He's telling me things like, yo, this is so fucked up. I sent her a picture of my daughter. I sent her the flight information. I sent her the flyer saying this is my job. I'm an artist. Y'all gotta let me travel. I'm doing all these things and she's still telling me no. I'm on the phone like, damn, this is fucked up. You got one of them type POs. Then by the end of the call, like we both talking about the system. We both kind of upset at the situation. We just like, yo, this is fucked up. The system that all black men are in. The revolving door type shit. That's what we're saying to each other. We both saying like, damn, like, you go into jail, you pay your dues, whether you're guilty or innocent, you come home, they won't let you go to Jersey to see your daughter. They won't let you go to Atlanta to earn a living. What the fuck they expect you to do? Something that you're going to get your ass in trouble with and end up right back in jail. That's the type of shit we saying to each other at the end of the call. I'm on his side. And another fucking red alert I missed again. Damn. They won't let you go to Jersey to see your daughter, which is why you couldn't figure out whether you was going to be flying out of Newark or Cali this whole time. But that went over my head too. They won't let you go see your daughter, which is why you sent her a picture of your daughter to see if you can draw on the sympathy of her. Like, look at my beautiful daughter. Why I can't get over there? Right? They won't let you travel for that. So why should I even think they're going to let you travel to Atlanta? But this is still going over my fucking head. Why? Because I'm being supportive. I'm being typical ARP that gets taken advantage of by niggas like you. We basically end the call with me saying like, yo, don't worry about it. It's all good. We're going to have this 3-way call as you said we're going to do with your PO. I'm going to talk to her. I'm confident that if she's willing to talk to me as your employer, then she must have an open ear to it in the first place as far as you working. So if she's going to talk to me, I'm kind of confident that I can hopefully sway things our way. Now, one of the first things I do when I get off that call is I call Shot and I let him know what's going on. It's the co-owner. Okay? He's invested in next week just as much as I am. Okay? He knows everything that I know. I know everything that he knows in this company. There was another call that I made. This is like the only honest thing that you said in your interview. I did call Big K. One of the best things to do is to let all parties involved know what's going on. I always say there's three sides to the equation. Battle of A, battle of B, and the platform. Platform is aware. You want me to leave the other artists in the dark? He doesn't have personal situations. He doesn't have money that he's looking forward to. He doesn't have life and all types of stuff that's going on. Okay? Now what happens if Serius Jones drops out and we go, this whole 24 that he's claiming, we already dispelled that because this all started Thursday, but we got more coming, don't worry. We go through all of this, and let's say I get to Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I tell Kay, yo, I gotta change it. Then I'm losing more time with him, and then he has the right to be mad at me like, yo, when did this happen? Oh, by the way, this started Thursday. Nigga, you just putting me on? You can't do that. I'm sorry, in my shoes, you have to make those type of decisions when it's business. Serius Jones is not my friend. But that's exactly why I kept it business. I didn't throw him under the bus and make it personal with K.
And I remember ARP saying, I got to give him like 24 hours because he's supposed to be talking to his PO. So I'm like, cool. We waited the 24 hours. He didn't say nothing. So I got a text saying, start preparing for Clone.
And then last but not least, I sent a DM to Clone at like 9:40 at night. Just telling him I want his number. Why? I'm not putting all my eggs in this basket. I'm moving. I'm troubleshooting. I'm making the moves to make sure that if something happens over here, I haven't wasted a lot of time. I haven't been given a lot of time by this cartoon. He's bringing a problem to me. Let's keep this in the front of everybody's head, okay? Nobody on the RBE side, including me, is sitting around saying, you know what, I'm going to wake up this morning. Let's take Serius Jones off the card. Getting that phone call from him Thursday night makes my fucking heart drop. Nobody wanted this. This is Serius in his personal life, bringing it to me and my business with a problem. I didn't call him with a problem. He called me with his problem. All right? So you want me to sit on my hands when it's your problem? They got a word for that. It's called selfish. Sometimes people also call that irresponsible. And if you're in my shoes and you don't make any moves, you call that ignorant. Now we get to Friday. The day that he says all of this shit started, right? Yo, what's good? What's the update? What's up with the lawyer? What's up with the three-way phone call? He tells me, yeah, I'm working on it, bro. I'm still waiting for that because that's what we said we was about to do. That was supposed to be the solution. This three-way call to get her from saying no to yes. But then Jones throws another huge problem at me. Of course, conveniently, he's leaving all of this shit out of his fucking campaign, stupid-ass interviews, right? But he's a cartoon nigga for real, man. I swear. What does he tell me? He tells me, yo, I got another problem with my PO now. She's saying that I need to show proof of established residence. He says, I need to show that I have somewhere that I've been living for at least a week. Once again, established residence. Something he doesn't have. I wasn't dissing him before when I say like he's kind of couch hopping. That wasn't a diss. It's part of the huge problem now. You thought that it was just about, oh, I can't travel. Now it's about he has to show his PO that he's even living somewhere permanent after he's gotten out of jail. So Jones is telling me all that problem. He's like, damn, now I got to come up with that money. I got to figure out where I'm going to get the money right now to try to rent a place for 7 days or something like that so I could show to this PO. And I know he's kind of fishing a little bit to see if ARP is going to send him, what, like $1,000 or whatever it costs 7 times per night at some local hotel so that he can get a spot and show to his PO. So I'm just like, yo, figure it out. This is like all these problems. You can't travel. That went over my head before. Your PO already said no. Your PO said that you got to only work out of this county. Now you got to establish residence and show something for a week. You're telling me to do that. You don't even have the funds to do it. You got all these problems going on. I'm like, dude, just fix it, okay? This three-way call, I'd like to have it. Let's get that done. But no matter what, I need to make a decision by tonight. I need to move. I need to let K know what's going on. I need to let RBE know what's going on. We have to make a move. We got this event coming. I wasn't panicking. I was making the moves smartly, moving fast, being fast on my feet. But I wasn't panicking. Nobody's panicking. Don't try to use that narrative. Alright? That's why I didn't fucking chop this shit from Thursday. But keep it real, Cartoon Jones. Let me ask you a question. When you started your interviews campaigning and trashing my name and my brand and my reputation and all this shit, putting all these lies on my name, talking about me sideways and all this shit in these interviews you were doing on Angry Fan and 15 Minutes of Fame, this whole thing about establishing residence, right? It seems that you can't even duck me exposing that right now, because when you was doing that interview, it looks like this is where you were during that interview. A fucking hotel.
Card, the Fade 3, and he's part of the bullpen. So yeah, clone is fire. I just hope.
Now let's ask you to keep it real for a second question. Is the establishing residence the real meeting that you're talking about? Stop all this shit about, I just called them just to tell them like, hey, small heads up, I'm having a meeting with my PO, but I'm just telling you because I'm a real nigga. Who's watching his interviews and believes that?
I didn't hit him back about, like, you know what I'm saying? I was good after that. I had the meeting, it was good. 24 hours later, like I said, I was on a Sunday. I was like, on Sunday, I said, I'm not even hitting him, bro. The nigga said no.
If I'm this uppity businessman or whatever, why would he even bother me with that then? Why would he do that? Out of courtesy, you guys believe him? Oh yeah, yo, ARP, just out of being a real, he says real nigga for everything, right? Just out of being a real nigga, just being a real one, because I'm such a real one, I just want to let you know that I have a meeting tomorrow. Give me 24 hours just in case. Who believe? I mean, we've already shown enough in this blog, but who believed that before I even spoke? Was anybody stupid enough to really believe that? Because you know what it looks like that meeting was right now? With you now being in a hotel and telling me that you had to establish residence? It looks like the meeting was to show the PO that you have somewhere permanent to live. You found yourself a hotel, which is where you were recording these interviews while you were dissing me. And I asked him flat out, yo, are we just making this worse and worse and worse? Like, are you going to be able to even speak to your PO on a Saturday or a Sunday? We're going to have to wait until the weekend's over now and get to Monday? Like, this is just getting worse and worse. Like, this is crazy. Am I giving this situation too much patience? I got things lined up a little bit, but am I giving this situation too much patience? He tells me, oh, no, me and her's tight like that. Like, I could speak to her on a weekend. I could just call her cell phone. Mind you, this is somebody that he's saying in interviews just popped up. He just finally found out a PO is on him now. I'm like, cool. All right, yeah, you can get her on the phone anytime, the weekend she's working for you and all that type of shit. Look, I never had a PO before. Let me take your word for it. Cool. This three-way call, or I need an answer by tonight. I tell him flat out, just like this, serious, man to man. Don't get off this phone by tonight and say ARP told you something different. I'm telling you straight up, by tonight, I need an answer. Friday night, man to man. I need either yes, you are good to travel, or no, you are not good to travel. That's all I need to hear tonight, my nigga. We get off that afternoon. Friday continues along. K calls me. Yo, what's the update? I tell him flat out, I'm giving Serius time. I just told him that I need an update despite all this shit going on. I'm still waiting. I already told him time, so I'm not going to pull that trigger on him. Let me give him the second that I already told him I was going to give him. K's like, okay, call me back. Let me know. Get off the phone with K. Even Clone calls me because I DM'd him like, yo, what's your number? He called me, I guess, curious, like, yo, what's going on? I didn't even pick up the phone at the time. I text him back, yo, give me a second, my man. He didn't even know why I DM'd him. Fast forward, it's like 9 something at night, my time. On cue, Jones calls me. I didn't bother him. I wasn't beating down his phone or nothing. I was giving him the space to either call me with this three-way call or do what we just said on the phone, man to man. Yes or no by tonight. He calls me on cue. I pick up the phone. What's good, my nigga? He says, yo, I got an update. I said, what's the update? He says, my lawyer is talking to the PO. I'm like, I say, that's not it. That's not what I asked you for, Jones. I'm going to bust this move. I gotta fix this situation. I can't risk this anymore. We a week from the event. This is crazy, my nigga. This is wild. My heart been dropped from when you called me and told me you got an issue. I'm practicing as much patience as I can. I told you I needed this by tonight. That's not what you called me with. It's a wrap. Oh, it's like that? It's a wrap, my guy. I told you this. I gotta move on. You called me talking about your lawyer is talking to your PO. That is not it. Then in the middle of me saying, but if you still get her on the phone, I will talk to her to help you. And he bangs the phone. Not a problem. I know he's upset. I didn't take that personal. I didn't get mad over that. You bang that phone. I was like, look, Guess that conversation's done. Yo, clone, I got something for you. What's going on? Look, total transparency. Serius Jones got a situation going on. I need a replacement for K. I think that matchup is crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Max out, what's up? He's with it. Talk numbers real quick. Alright, I'm about to send you the contract. By Saturday morning, that contract was signed and sealed, deposit sent to Clone. And let's stop all the lies once again, Cartoon Jones. Because, yo, this whole wolf love, right? We only love family. Wolf, right? That's head ice shit. That's your shit. You represent it in your gyms battle, right? Your own wolf texts me Saturday morning saying that you have problems traveling. Your friend, not a business person, not some associate, your friend is even telling the league owner that you have problems traveling on Saturday. Why is that? I text Ice bright and early in the morning that emoji because we kept missing each other's schedules to do like a face-off reaction interview. The ones I was promoting I was going to do. As a matter of fact, I think I even said that on my interview with Swave. I said, yeah, I'm doing a bunch of these. I got one coming up with Ice. Me and Ice's schedules just kept missing each other. I text him in the morning, Saturday morning, to follow up. I didn't say nothing about Serius to him. His first reply back to me is, Serius is having problems getting to the event. That means that even Cartoon Jones is telling people that he's having problems getting to the event. Okay? That's another piece of proof that just shows that this cartoon, blatant lying ass nigga is getting in these stupid ass interviews talking about, I really just called him to be a real nigga. Just tell him like, hey, ARP, by the way, I have a meeting with my PO and I just want to give you a heads up in case they bother me about something. So why are you even telling your friends you can't get to the event? So Clone's contract and deposit is done Saturday morning. Saturday goes by. Sunday goes by. We get to Monday. Oh, I'm not ducking none of my shit. This flyer. You're still promoting me. What the fuck is going on? Let's talk about it then, Cartoon Jones. We dropped the full flyer for the Max Out event. Okay? Now, if you pay attention to the rollout of this event, because we're very tactical with our rollout. That's why this rollout was so strong and crafted so well. Like when Double Impact dropped their whole card and everybody started screaming, yo, you might as well drop your whole card now. I'm getting text messages and tweets about that. We said, no, we have a plan. We have a schedule on everything. We have a schedule down to the flyer of how to roll our, I swear to God, we does this. I swear we does this. Okay? That flyer is in everybody's contract to even post. Ask any battle. Matter of fact, Jones, you have one. If you remember when we first announced the main event, we put up like this colorful ass flyer of Cass and Hitman. Gave it to the RBE team. Gave it to Cassidy. Gave it to Hitman. Hitman posted it. Cassidy ain't posted. Cassidy hits me up saying, I don't like that picture. It's an old picture. And it is. I think it's like the old full surface shit. He ain't fuck with his picture or that flyer really. He goes to his own people. Nigga named Danny from Philly. His own people. Obviously, Cass knows fucking studio people, promoters, flyer people, graphics people. He's been in the game forever. He goes to his own people to get his own flyer made. That's what he posts. Myself and RBE see that flyer and say, that's better than the one that we had. And we might as well keep them all uniform. So I get on the phone with Cass. Plug me with your flyer guy. I'm going to pay him to do the flyers for this event. And we're going to ditch this other shit that we had. Okay? Cass can confirm this. His man Danny that's watching this probably right now can confirm this. I never spoke to the dude before. I get on the phone with him through Cass. He sends all these flyers, the one-offs. It probably took us like a week and a half to get to the full flyer because I didn't need it at the time. I paid for it though. So when we finally got around to making that, that was going to be the flyer that we said, we're going to ask the battlers to post this one on their IG for the final week, displaying all the information, the address to the venue, where to get your pay-per-view, the full card. It's a tactical rollout. It's a tactical rollout. That flyer, we probably had like at least 2 weeks or something like that before we even posted it. We sat on it. We sat on it because knowing that somebody like Hitman and Cassidy or all these other battlers combined that have millions of followers on Instagram, we want to hit that following again the Monday before the event. This is why you, Cartoon Jones, can't do my job, because your mind don't even go there. Your mind don't even go there. You're just a goofy ass worker. It gets worse. So we post that flyer on Monday, and Cartoon Jones sees that flyer posted, and he calls me. Okay? I already told him man-to-man Friday night, it's a wrap. You got too much going on. I already showed the proof of all of that shit. Saturday, I'm seeing your friends text message me this shit. Saturday and Sunday go by. We already signed a contract with Clone Saturday. I'm not reneging on him. He's already got a deposit. It's over. You fucked up. You were irresponsible. You didn't have your shit together. You had a problem. You couldn't fix it. It got worse and worse and worse. I tried to help. I couldn't even do that. Monday though, he sees that flyer and he calls me.
Remember, y'all keep saying I gotta give him like 24 hours.
Hold up. Let's go back. Not that far back, but hold up. Man, why it's not going up? Gonna make me play the whole shit again. Damn it. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all.
It's getting hot in here. Adam,
alright, there we go. There we go.
Oh, Adam. You just told on your own self.
Phone anytime, the weekend she's working,
okay.
You know, that type
there
of
we
shit.
go.
Look, I never had a PO before.
I will put this.
There we go. Cause I'm lying about this PO shit, right? I just made that up, right? Here go the text. Like everything is proof, man. This shit crazy.
It's on here just so y'all can see. Check the date. Check the date.
See that?
Well, this is what's crazy.
First
you don't even
contact.
realize you just told on your own self, bro. You just said, Kay said that you was giving me 24 hours, right?
Now remember, y'all keep saying.
Wait, you see what he just said? So wait, am I lying? Wait.
You just said you're not giving it to me. You told
y'all niggas is so like this. Is what I mean about common sense. Y'all still here in the comments tweeting. Oh, so you just found out the blue? I just showed you. I just showed you the first text, the first contact I ever made with that person. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, why would I make this up? I don't understand people. Y'all niggas seen me for 20 years and y'all think all of a sudden I'm gonna just make up weird shit? Like, y'all weirdos for that.
You just told on your own self, bro. You just said
I didn't have a PO until that day,
you was giving
genius.
24 hours, right?
Now remember, y'all keep saying I gotta give him like 24
Yeah, he about to flag this.
You just said you're not giving it to me. You
see that?
was our whole conversation. I'm not giving you 24 hours.
Yes or no by tonight.
You said you're not giving me 24 hours, and then you continue to promote the battle. But when you promoted the battle, you weren't just promoting the battle and saying, oh, stay tuned, new development. Oh, we got a surprise for y'all coming. Oh, don't worry, something's different, but you're going to love it. You didn't say none of that. You posted the flyer, and people were tweeting and Instagramming me saying, yo, we're going to be there.
As y'all can see, it was a whole lot going on Twitter, right? Here he is hitting me saying that because something comes back my way. I don't know why he tried to turn this into a vendetta when I was just trying to let all these people know that was in tune that, yo, look, sorry, y'all, I ain't going to be able to rock. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say it was his fault. I didn't say whose fault it was. I left it up in the air. But he had to take it there anyway. I didn't want it to be nobody's fault. I tried to leave it nobody's fault.
I respect my fans too much. I see how you left out the whole thing too. If you ain't want me to say nothing until Friday, until the face-off. Your exact words. Just don't say nothing to the face-off because I already gave you a deposit. Let's talk about that. This man, knowing that I just came home from jail, knowing how much he paid me the last time, and of course he's gonna try to justify it and say, oh, well, I didn't even make my money back. Because you was goofy enough to do a battle between Serius Jones and Mav Hoffa in fucking Atlanta at the last minute, instead of doing it in New York City, instead of doing it in Jersey, instead of doing it where you know you could have had a crowd turnout and your pay-per-view and it would have been litty. But no, you thought you're such a nerd and got it figured out so well that you wanted to do it somewhere where I was against. And the same thing, and you talking about me being difficult to deal with, this is what I'm about. Maximizing what we do. I didn't want to do that battle in Atlanta. And you being difficult. I wanted you to make money, nigga. I wanted everybody to make money.
But because of the fact that you such a fucking weirdo and a groupie, you just wanted that battle so bad that you paid me an arm and a leg, knowing that shit ain't even... But thank you. Thank you. I appreciated your money. I've always appreciated your money. I appreciated you as a human being, even though I knew you were a weirdo, until I see your true colors. You don't care about me, as you said, which is why you're trying to slander me, instead of take the brunt and say, yes, I'm the one that made the decision to cancel the Serius Jones battle because he told me he had an issue with his PO, and I didn't want it to be an issue. So I didn't give him a chance.
All that's coming, y'all. All that's coming.
I told you
Watch.
I'm canceling it right now. All right? That's what you did.
It's more. It's more.
Did you see what Kay just said? Kay just said that you said you were going to give me 24 hours.
I got to give him like 24 hours because he's supposed to be talking to his PO. So I'm like, cool.
But then you just said yourself that you didn't.
I told you I needed the spot tonight. That's not what you called me with. It's a wrap.
You just said yourself you wouldn't give me 24 hours. But Kay said that you said you would. So who's lying now? All right. And because you talk for so long, 40 minutes, an hour, which we know you want to do, let's stick to the points. I don't have a phone. That's one. Okay, one, I have two phones, right? Ironically, the police had my phone. They had my phone for the first 3 weeks, month that I've been home because it's quote-unquote evidence. So I had to wait to get my phone
He
back.
30'd me
That's
though,
why
right?
It was another number. He knew that was me on the other number because we had already.
We gonna touch on ice.
I could show that too. All right, now let's we talking about. All right, now we talking
Proof.
about lying. All right, this is March 26th, Friday, right? He said I spoke to him. He said he didn't know the number.
4 days after the PO first hit me.
This is Look at that. See all that? See Thursday?
Yeah, Queen Slip beat ARP's ass already
Yo, hit me
in the snow.
Proof is a motherfucker. Okay, you did all that talking about showing proof, but only thing you did was show my phone, show my half of my phone number. You didn't show no messages. So I'm gonna show y'all the messages, because that's the truth. Not our opinions, not what you want to sit there and spin your narrative to the universe. That's not it. Okay. Flight. Let's address the flight issue. I didn't know where I was flying out of because I didn't know where I was gonna be. I'm getting my parole transferred to the state, of course, where my daughter is and where I'm from, okay? This process takes some time.
He said flip bill him.
That's why I've been here. I'm not gonna sit here and tell everybody where I've been, how I've been, but bro, the me not having money thing, like that's not a thing, bro. It's ridiculous. The me not having money thing is ridiculous because you paid me money. And even if it wasn't that much money, which it wasn't, I mean, bro, money now we're gonna try to make it about being money. I went to jail for getting money. It's in my paperwork. But the truth is, money is not the issue. Lying.
I'm on his heels. You ain't watching.
You lied. You've been lying. I have not told one lie on you yet, brother. And I'm not going to. I'm not gonna lie to try to make you seem worse. But that's what you do because you don't want to say the truth.
We kept
the file. You freaked out, got paranoid.
Oh, my heart been dropped from when you called me and told me you got an issue. I'm practicing as much patience as I can.
Your heart been dropped, scary ass nigga.
Wow. And this is getting way out of control. I'm not gonna sit here and be long-winded.
He got it deleted off YouTube. He ratted again, so I can't. That's what I'm showing y'all here.
The flyer. You said, I paid this money for my flyer, so I'm going to promote the flyer. Now you're trying to make something else up. When reality had nothing to do with promoting the flyer. You didn't want to say nothing until the face off. That's why you got mad enough to start retweeting fans saying negative things. Because you was upset that I leaked it. Period. Why you ain't saying nothing about that? That's what the reality is. That's the issue here. We wouldn't be here if you didn't see that I said something. You was willing to book me on the next one. I was willing to sacrifice that bread because I was willing to do the right thing for my own fans, bro. If I wanted to get booked with you again, I wouldn't have said nothing. Simple as that. I knew you was going to act like this if I said something. I was willing to take that, bro. I didn't think you was going to jump out the window and get on some real girly bitch ass shit. Sitting here.
Fuck that nigga. You talking about give him something. Fuck that nigga.
Tried and slandered me on a way that I didn't try to slander you, bro. I just tried to say don't slander me. This was not no campaign against you. What the fuck do I have to have against somebody that paid me?
Ain't giving shit,
It
man.
don't
Fuck
make
that
sense.
nigga.
But since I'm such a clown and all this narrative you're trying to paint while you sit there with your fucking 4 eyes in front of computer screens for an hour talking about all kinds of shit that you think can derail the people's minds from the truth. The truth is, you booked Jones for shorts.
He
for
deleted
cheap,
it off
which I
YouTube,
did because
y'all.
I needed
He
the bread.
flagged
You knew
it.
I would need the bread, which is why you did it in that way. But see, God is good. You can't outdo God. God put this 100 bands in my lap for me to grab. God willing, if it's meant for me. But you think I'm gonna abandon a guaranteed bag, whether no matter how small it was with you, for a maybe bag over here? I'm gonna dub the battle for that? That don't even make sense, bro. But you trying to paint that narrative is why I even said anything, bro. Period. And I'm not gonna sit here all day with you, bro. Anybody can believe what they want to believe. The truth is, we ain't never seen none of your kids. We don't even know if you heterosexual, nigga. We ain't never even seen you next to a female, nigga. Your league exists because of smack rappers. Of niggas that you bring over there that have light and you do big battles every now and then which keep you a factor. Your brand wasn't, you ain't on URL's level, nigga. That's why you hating on them. That's why you hating on me, because you mad that I'm about to go over there and shine. When you looked at it as like I was your guy. I've only battled on you the last year, right? And Will, man, excuse me, you wanted me to be your flagship guy. And you lightweight upset. That shit burns you up, huh? Well, I tell you what, brother, I'm gonna pray for you and anybody else that's dumb enough to believe your nonsense, because the reality is, from the heart, my heart is pure, so I pardon yours. I really try to do the right thing. If somebody's dumb enough to think me contacting a weirdo like him, knowing that he would jump out the window just because of what? For no reason? To cover what? What would I be accomplishing in doing that, bro? So, I don't know. I mean, but people that don't really see it practically, wait and see. You're going to see the new battles, okay? Hopefully, you know, his rat tactics don't work. Oh, and this is the last thing. Brother, I went live, right? This nigga went and got my page shut down, bro. My dirty cracked up screen, but yeah, I left this here just because I knew this was going to happen, honestly. So here you say, you know, what day was this? What day? Oh, what a coincidence. I didn't post
April 1st.
else. I post 6 posts.
Same day, got my shit taken down. Got my same thing. He got that video taken down. Got my live block reporting my page. He the only nigga that did this. I only put up battle posts. I had to put up no other posts.
So you not only are you dry snitching, it's wet. You wet snitching, basically. You sitting here talking about, oh well, you must have a bad PO. Really, bro? So you want them to not let me do nothing. You want them to be mad at me for what? For trying to feed my family, for coming home and just trying to perform, for being honest and upfront and letting you know, hey, I got a situation that I got to iron out. Just so y'all know, just so it's fully clear, yes, I was meeting with that person for the first time. That was the first time I was meeting them. They text me, you need permission. You can't just leave the state. I told him that soon as I found that out.
Wet snitch.
When I met with the person, they were a lot cooler. They talked to me in a way that let me know what decisions I need to make without being a fucking rat and saying what a fucking law enforcement officer said and did with me. Wow. If any of y'all jacking that, I don't know, man. But I will never speak on another man's legal situation knowing it could affect him going to prison.
Jones lying.
I would never speak on another man's family.
Fucking idiot.
I have before, and I apologize when I did. I was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I was angry. But I don't sit here making campaigns out of people's families and trying to low blow people, especially that I've done business with, that I've had respect for.
Putting our hands on a rat.
But that'll show you the level of respect. That man didn't pick up the phone after Friday. I tried to call him. He's the type of nigga that wants to go to the internet so he can get some views and some fame and some clout and more people to go to subscribe to his channel and watch more of his battles and all of these nerd tactics that motherfuckers is doing. I've been here 20 years, y'all. Y'all ain't never seen me in a situation nothing like this. The only one that was close is Lust One. And that's because Lust sniffed up all the money. That's it. He paid me 4 racks when I was supposed to get 10. He paid other people nothing. It's the only reason we even had an issue. I've never had no other issue like this, bro, because it's not an issue. I go out of my way to try and do the right thing, man, especially nowadays, because I know I owe it to the universe. Excuse me, I owe it to the universe. I owe it to my daughter. I owe it to my own karma to not be up here capping and fronting and doing stuff for what? What do I gain out of that, y'all? I don't understand how anyone could even believe the shit that he said.
This is the last attempt. You see, this is Monday. I hit him. Yo, look, I'm not trying to make this an issue. We done good business in the past. I think I've
transparent.
Up front, say I spoke to my business people. I'm trying to have a conversation so we can avoid further complications. This is in response to him saying that he don't want me to say nothing until the face off. And I'm like, bro, it's Monday. You know what I'm saying? I told you give me 24 hours on Friday. On Saturday, you told me no. On Saturday, though, you hit niggas up and trying to find out what's up, but you're not hitting me, though. And this is Monday, and I finally just put my own pride aside and say, you know what, let me just hit him and, you know, try to resolve it, because I know what he does on the internet and all that. He gonna just try to make it your fault and then try to throw you under the bus. So, again, I'm attempting a final time to reach out. You have the right to
zip him up.
Business, however you feel, hey, but I'm not performing, and if I'm not performing, I'm letting my people know, basically. You know what I'm saying? People booking tickets, you know, it's a week in advance, and you're not even promoting who you replacing, so why can't I just rock? You know what I'm saying? What's the problem? If I'm saying that I'm gonna do it, you know what I mean? Like, but, you know, thank God it didn't happen this way.
But either way, it's all good. God bless y'all. I will see y'all on that stage. If any of y'all thinks this is ammunition for rum, go ahead. You can try to use all this shit, bro. It's all good. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And it's all good. I only got to address this because of the fact that I know some of y'all is jacking it, because y'all don't know. So I had to put the proof. All right? I'll see y'all later.
Jones has the audacity to tell me when he calls me Monday. When he calls me Monday. When he calls me Monday.
Like Wednesday, I guess Serius hits ARP, like I can come now.
Yo, I'm good now, I'm good now. Your own wolf.
You seen that?
Text me Saturday morning saying that you had problems traveling.
Notice who hit who first, though,
Your
right?
friend, not a business person, not some associate.
Hold on, let's bring that back. Let's bring that back.
Telling the league owner
Let's bring
that you
that
had
back.
problems traveling on Saturday.
Problem. What would I problem? What would I have to gain by that? Now, if he's trying to drag and people are trying to drag the narrative that, like, I was your guy, but I'm willing. I'm sorry, you, bro. It's but that is show, man. Especially nowadays, because I know and they're doing stuff for what? What do I gain? That was the first time I was meeting them. They text me, you need permission. You can't just leave.
Hold up, y'all.
Y'all jacking that? I don't.
I'm just trying to get to the good part.
Lust one. And that's because Lust sniffed up all the money. That's it. He paid me 4 racks when I was supposed to get 10.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all. And that's it.
Alright, this is what I was trying to get to. Let's see that?
Wolf, text me Saturday morning saying that you had problems traveling.
Why your own Wolf? Why are you texting Ice? And notice who hit who first, right?
Your friend, not a business person, not some associate, your friend is even telling the league owner
what friend does that?
Problems traveling on Saturday. That you have problems traveling on Saturday.
He's trying to do all of these things.
Why you texting him when you already said no on Friday?
A lot of y'all don't.
You already said no. So why the fuck is he asking? See that?
Doing this shit without the proof and sitting there talking to convince you for an hour? Yeah, it might work for some of y'all. But I knew he would do that and try to go low as possible. But the truth of the matter is, bro, you just a snake, bro. And like you said, you ain't got no love in your heart for these people that's doing these battles and putting their soul on the stage for you. You ain't got no love for none of us. And that's what this proves. Or Daylight wouldn't have had this issue. Or JC wouldn't have had this issue. Or Rosenberg Raw wouldn't have had this issue. I could keep going. Or Beasley wouldn't have this issue. Smack wouldn't have none.
Exactly.
We all know.
Ice hit him up about me first because he was trying to infiltrate.
Yeah, if you can make it sound convincing when you do all of those little spin-offs to make you focus on things that aren't the point. Oh, the flight. Oh, he made it difficult. He's being a diva. It's finding any type of way to bring me down, bro. And it's crazy because I already was down. I just came back from being down. This is supposed to be my get back. The niggas trying to take that away. Why? Because you don't want to admit the facts to the fans. Just try to make it my fault. Why it gotta be my fault? I can't control these situations. It's not my fault that I got assigned a PO at the last minute. Brother, I'm sorry that you feel this way, but no, I did not have a secret deal with URL. They genuinely came to me and let me know about something, and I was already fully committed to battling with you. Otherwise, why would I be calling and going back and forth and doing all this for what? I would have just dubbed you and just said, my PO said I can't battle. Why would I be trying to go back and forth and get you to talk to her? And guess what? Did you ever talk? Oh, and P.S., okay? Wolf love doing my real wolves, you know what I'm saying? There's no friend that would ever hit up somebody that's giving you a bag and an opportunity to shine and try to sabotage you the night before.
What angle? Haters and rats?
I didn't
What
talk
you talking
to
about?
fucking Ice. Ice has always been like that. He wants to be the guy. And guess what? That's why I don't fuck with Ice. That's why when you seen our battle, he said a whole bunch of weird personal shit that the whole gang when we got home is like, what's up with this nigga? Niggas know how Ice get down, bruh. Ice be on some grimy shit. But that's that's the most snaky shit I ever heard. You gonna hit the nigga that booked the battle and say, oh, by the way, I don't think he's gonna be able to make it? What you was trying to make it you, huh? Damn, Ice, that's how you coming, Wolf? Oh, you wanted him to book you instead, so you like, hey, Jones can't make it, but you mean... I mean, hey. Wow, Wolf. We gonna chop when we get to the hood about that, buddy. But see how ARP is? Sneaky. Get one to go against the other. Point through, sprinkle a little discontent in the camp, huh? It's alright, because that was some snake shit. And real niggas and real friends don't do shit like that. Ice is not my friend. He's a wolf because he was in the same clique that I've been in since I was 16. That is why we have affiliation. That's it. Alright? He's done many snaky things, and it's the last straw. I'll never fuck with that nigga again. But anyway, in terms of everything else, just in case y'all didn't know, I mean, the homeless thing and all that. I mean, people that don't know about POs and parole, I'm not going to get into the details, but this is where I've been spending the majority of my time. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, this is my partner behind me. I'm not going to show him. But, you know, we in here trying to do big things. Open facilities, buildings. You know what I'm saying? This goes all the way down here. And those that have seen me since I've been home have seen me in here. This is where I've been at. In the studio, in the lab, cooking up, working. All right? Home team. Stop ratting on me, man. See y'all later, man. You just said that they made an announcement today. It's what, Thursday?
Did you talk to him when you called
This was
him on Monday?
No, he didn't pick up the phone.
Okay.
Oh, no. He did pick up the phone Monday. That's when I told him. And, you know, I'm not into telling, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is already too much explaining for me.
And you know what Jones has the audacity to tell me when he calls me Monday? Once again, I just be looking at the phone like this is a cartoon ass nigga. He has the audacity to tell me, yo, I'm good now. My PO said, as long as I don't get arrested, I can go. First off, what PO will tell a new release, go where you're not supposed to go as long as you don't get arrested? That's a horrible PO. Let's say you're being honest, okay? Because what it really looks like, let's be real, Jones, and you admit it in your interviews, cartoon Jones.
And honestly, I was willing to risk my own freedom, nigga, just to do this shit for y'all and for the culture. I'm already in. What you mean?
What you really did is you thought over the weekend, damn, let me just come up with a better lie for ARP so that he don't protect his business and his card. Yo, my PO said as long as I don't get arrested. Maybe AR is that shallow of a nigga to just go for this and just not care about nothing. But what you're really saying in your interviews and what you're really doing by telling me that is the real truth of, I'm willing to risk it all at this point. Fuck it. And you know something that I left out from Thursday's conversation? When he says, my PO told me as long as I don't get arrested. My mind went right back to a comment that he said on the phone Thursday. He says to me, damn. What if we don't drop the battle? And I'm in the building and I just get the battle done. And you know what I told him? It's like his mind wasn't even there. It's like these niggas just say dumb shit to me. I was just like, once again, Cartoon Jones, are you forgetting this is live pay-per-view? The world's gonna see you. You gonna fuck around and violate yourself? Oh no, you're right. Yeah, I forgot it's live. Monday, it's all coming full circle. He didn't speak to no PO and get no permission of as long as you don't get arrested. What PO would do that? What PO would do that? You didn't have no meeting about like, oh, by the way, we're just checking in now that some PO dropped on you. No, you wasn't allowed to travel. You told me that's what your PO said. You decided I'm willing to risk it all at this fucking point, but it was too late because you had too much going on. And by the way, quick side note and quick experience for the battle rap culture, platforms, leagues, because I've never been through nothing. I'm just some corporate, white talking, goofy ass nigga myself, right? Let him tell it in these interviews. But you're the one wearing these fucking diamond fucking teeth or nothing with no money in your pocket, right? Couch hopping. But I'm the nerd, right? Cool. I'll be the nerd. Let me give you some advice, Cartoon Jones, of this willing to risk it all attitude that you're showing me on Thursday with comments like that you're showing me with phone calls like that Monday, that you're showing me by what you're saying out of your own mouth in these interviews. Let me give you some advice about being ready to risk it all. Them legal systems, they use these events too. Real life situations, RBE has been there. Okay? Salute and shout out to my nigga Heavy Half. Came into Club Tron, had a situation while he was in New York. Everybody know Heavy Half was locked up. That's why he didn't have that great of a prep versus Math. Because he was locked up. Everybody knows that. They don't know why he was locked up. That's his business. But he got into something in New York. Do you know that somebody that was in the building that works for a major magazine publication, I can say the name easily, that works for a major magazine publication that was in the building covering the RBE event, just because that person covered the RBE event and put the photos in the article with that name as the credits, that person got subpoenaed to take the stand against Heavy Half. These events is real. You want to play around with, I'm just giving you advice now. We all see the lies already. We already showed it in this blog, your lies, your bullshit, your goofy cartoon shit. But if you think you want to run around, it's not my business. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't care about you. But if you're going to run around these leagues, I think everybody should be very careful, because I have experience seeing that these authorities use these platforms and these leagues and these events to drag motherfuckers in court. It's another reason why I never answer phone calls that's not saved in my phone. Some DA called me, I don't know, ain't subpoenaing me, getting me on no phone, questioning me. So what happened with Heavy Half at your event? I'm assuming if they wanted to talk to the fucking article writer, they may have wanted to talk to the fucking owner of the event. That's just a guess. You know what I'm saying? I just, hey, don't nobody get mad at me. I don't answer phone calls and I say I hope that there's nothing illegal about that, okay? But let me offer some experience to you, some advice to you. Because the nerd guy, right? I'm not a real nigga because I haven't been in jail, you dumb. You sound stupid as shit. You couldn't even answer if your PO gave you permission on the spot or not. It's clear. Like, look at his body language and shit. Look at how he freestyles his way around shit. He's just a compulsive cartoon-ass liar.
So wait, so your PO even if you was good?
Bruh.
Bro, we trying to make this clear.
We wouldn't be having this conversation. Huh?
Yo, because here's my thing about it. If your PO said you good, there's no reason why you should not be battling Big K. This is why I want to be clear on everything, and I'm asking certain questions again. Because you know
I don't want to be disrespectful. That's why I'm just doing faces like.
So on that same call Monday where he's telling me he's ready to risk it all, basically, and I tell him flat out, man to man again, the battle's already been replaced. And I know in the back of his head he didn't really believe me. So on that Monday call, I asked him flat out, don't say anything till Friday. We're gonna announce at RBE at the face-offs.
You talking about like a situation where it's like serious. It ain't serious, bro.
Anyway, you feel me? Anyway, I see what we're gonna have to do with you feel me? Anyway, like Thursday, you know the announcement wasn't supposed to come to the face-off tonight.
I wonder why that was.
Hey, you feel me? We ain't gonna get.
We'll get there.
I think it would have been better like that, to be honest with you.
If RBE was on some fuck shit, y'all would have never heard nothing. We would just showed up Saturday and just be like, yo, it is what it is. Oh, by the way, this happened. I made up some corona excuse or some dumb shit. Like, leagues do this type of shit all the fucking time. I've learned those lessons watching other leagues pull that on the fans. We was going to go public with it Friday. Why? Because K and Clone deserve some type of rollout. We deserve some type of rollout. Okay? We deserve to present this the best way possible to the fans. So I asked them, keep your mouth shut till Friday. This is your problem. You created this. So let me give them a rollout. That's not to be swept under the rug. It's a face-off. Avocado's doing a face-off saying this is the largest stream that he's ever seen for face-offs. We're not ducking that. That's not swept under the rug shit. That's like top 3 biggest pieces of promotion that we have. The face-offs. The Friday before the event. That means that the whole fucking world will know that Big K and Clone is going down. Saturday, you can make a choice and say that, oh, I still don't want to see the battle now or whatever because Serius is gone. No, you saw the reactions. Everybody fucked with Clone. We wasn't scared to take that risk. We wasn't scared to announce that. We was confident in our matchup. But you couldn't wait.
You put out a tweet saying you was apologizing to your fans, everybody who wanted to flew up from OT and all that. You said you gotta tell them the truth. They said you can't battle, you will not be battling, right?
I didn't say who they was, though. Yes, I did say that.
No, you said they. I'm saying they. That's the word you used.
Right.
They.
And as you thought, that was
parole, obviously.
The people.
What I'm saying,
not him, right?
What I'm saying is the next morning is when he dropped Big K is battling Clone.
So Cartoons Jones puts out that stupid ass tweet. I was just like, wow, he won't listen. You know, like, God forbid we asked him to shut up until Friday. You know what I mean? And the last line of this shit says, I was told I can't rock. Don't try to spin this narrative of, oh, people could have thought that meant my PO. It could have meant URL. It could have meant this. No. You and I have been on several calls arguing, dealing with this. Thursday night, multiple times Friday, now Monday. You mad at me. There's times you hung up the phone on me and all this type of shit. You mad you got replaced that fast. All types of shit going on. So when you tweet, I was told I can't rock, you are talking about ARP said that you can't do the battle because you called me Monday and said, yo, my PO said as long as I don't get arrested, and I said, no, it's too late. That's what you mean when you tweet, I was told I can't rock. Because you decided, I'm ready to just risk it. I'm just get on this fucking flight. And ARP said it's too late. That tweet was for me. Don't try to spin it. I'm not stupid, and neither is anybody else with some fucking common sense. So K and Clone deserve an announcement that's going to be on the face-off. You're the one that has the problem, and you walking around my money, and you're going to be the one to tell me that I can't ask you to shut up until Friday, where I can just do my announcement the RBE way to best try to help the situation that we trying to patch up because of your shit. You say I have the ego? You couldn't stop yourself from tweeting, could you? So after you put that tweet out, yeah, I started retweeting anybody that has anything good to say about Clone, anything. I didn't give a fuck about you no more. Because you were just violating at that point. You were just being Cartoon Jones at that point. I lost all respect for you at that point. Like, okay, I see what type of time you on. And I'm still troubleshooting and dealing with this shit. So what do? I hit Avocado up. Yo, Avo, let me get a new trailer. Clone, new matchup. Avo does his thing. Puts together a new trailer for us. By the way, this all costs money. Alright? We get Avo's new trailer. I put a blog on the front of it. Even in the blog that dropped Thursday. Despite all this shit happening Monday about the flyer dropping and you tweeting your lame ass shit. Right? Even in the blog Thursday. Look how politically correct, professional, and how nice I was to your clown ass. Biggest update of the card. Things happen. We did have a battler on the card that had a personal situation that came to us Thursday. By Friday night, like just before 10 p.m., we had to get to a final decision, including that battle rapper, the RBE team, that person's opponent. We didn't waste a lot of time. We didn't drag our feet. You're still gonna see these two guys, this new battle, face off Friday on the stream at 7 o'clock on the RBE channel. Shout out to everybody as far as the battle that was replaced. Hopefully it can still happen in the future. You never know, so keep an eye out for that. We'll see. Now, I'm pretty sure that if anybody has eyes and ears and sees the proof that I already laid out in this blog, everybody knows your dumb ass is exposed for being a liar. But it's cool, Cartoon Jones. I still have some more of your stupid ass narratives I want to cover. Alright? It's pretty common to see stupid people like you go play the URL narrative and try to big them up on camera if you have a problem with RBE or ARP. It's some kiss ass bootlicking shit. Okay? Like the real ones that you claim to be, they just cool with both. Why? Because they don't need to pick no sides. They don't need to shit on ARP to kiss URL's ass. They don't need to shit on URL to book on RBE. That's what the real ones do. You don't have to fucking try to talk down on one or the other. That's lame. That's corny as shit. But now you want to get on camera talking about, oh yeah, well URL when Beasley called me or whatever, all that bootlicking shit. Because you got a problem with ARP. You think that helps you over there? Are you talking to them the way that you talk to me about them?
All right?
Yeah.
I heard this a couple of days ago. Do you think possibly maybe he heard that and got mad?
Yo, what's crazy, bro? I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that until I heard people saying that. And then I thought, wow, that probably did put some more seasoning on it to him because he's like that.
Bro.
He gets offended at you getting a bag to take care of your family somewhere.
But it's hilarious. You want to try the URL narrative. Even behind the scenes, I was sticking up for you when it came to URL. Piper Boy hit me. Chris Unbiased hit me. Mickey Fax hit me. Shopta hit me. Vada Fly got me on the phone. These are all people that started hitting me up. I'm saying the names because you can go fact check me. These are the people hit me up behind the scenes, sending me the Jack Boy fucking video and shit. Like, yo, maybe this is what's going on. I'm on the phone or texting all of these niggas. URL has nothing to do with this situation. I'm sticking up for you in that regard. I'm telling them URL has nothing to do with this situation. I damn near got to a point where I started being like, damn, I'm on the phone with K, like, if it has anything to do with that, then this nigga Serius deserves an Oscar. Like that's crazy. I'm like, there's no way he had this whole presentation to me, all these problems, ups and downs, establishing residence, can't fly, I'm trying to go see my daughter, they won't let me go to Jersey, they put me right back in a revolving door situation. My wolf, my friend, his friend, Head Ice texting me Saturday that he has a problem getting to the event. There's no way all of this is coordinated and is tied to URL. I don't believe that. And I'm saying this behind the scenes. But you could try to use that narrative against me. It's weak. It's common. And speaking of your new best friends that all of a sudden you want to try to throw them in my face. Don't forget who one of the first people is that you called when you got out. You was like 48 hours home. I didn't have your number. I didn't call you. Stop lying. You got home using all these different numbers to contact me. You didn't have a phone. You was down. Stop lying. You didn't come home to money. You didn't come home to a residence. You didn't come home to a phone. Stop lying. Stop being Cartoon Jones. You're lying. You came home, you hit me up. And that's fine. That's fine. I said, yo, let's get to a bag. Let's get to a match. I hit K up. I got you a matchup on the biggest card of the year. I put a deposit in your fucking hand where you had nothing. You gonna talk about that? You was able to call the nigga ARP and get some fucking money in your pocket to feed yourself. Soon as you walked out the gates. Matter of fact, when you were still down behind them gates, whoever was running your Instagram, who was DMing me talking about, can you please send me Serious's contracts over his times with RBE because his lawyer is using this stuff to help his case. And I'm there, fab, boom, boom, going back and forth with whoever's running your IG. Yo, here's his contract, boom, boom, trying to help you with your freedom. What about that, real nigga? It was a cartoon and a half.
If the issue is not an issue enough for URL or whoever else to have conversations with me about doing business, then I don't understand why to you, you know what I mean? But if that's what you feel.
And lastly, on that corny ass narrative you just tried to use, I'll answer the question for you because you say, why don't they have a problem? Why is it only ARP? I'll take a guess. Either A, because as we see in this previous blog, you're willing to risk it all at travel. Or B, that's caffeine, right? Caffeine is in Cali. Cali is where you're at. You don't have to fly for that car that you got coming up with Nitty. It doesn't even stop here. Like, I have even more proof of, like, he even had a conversation with Shopta. And, you know, we won't mention that though, right? He won't talk about his conversation they had in shop in the midst of his issues, right? Like, that's more, that can come out. Like, let's stop. Let's stop, Cartoon Jones. It's all slime ball shit that you're doing. Straight slime ball. Lying on the next man like that helped you when you was down. Put money in your pocket as soon as you touched down. Tried to help you Thursday when we started. Went through all your fuck shit presentation Friday when we on the phone. Got your own friend. Like, it's just crazy. Sometimes I return favors like that. I try not to fucking be as petty and as lame or as corny as or as unethical as some of you motherfuckers. But if I want to be a slime ball, I would sit here on this camera and I would read that article from the Mercury News that was going around on the Facebook groups. Alright? I would do that. I ain't judging jury. I don't know your personal business. I don't want to know. I don't care. I'm not reading your paperwork. I don't care about your case. That's your business. I'm not your friend. I wasn't then and I ain't now. But there's some accusations in there as men, as real niggas. We don't fuck with as men, right? Because now I'm starting to hear that would have came out in your battle. Shit. Maybe everything happened for a reason. You might have just got saved. Niggas that's willing to tell petty, stupid, small, freestyle, corny, obvious lies. Never trust them. Never trust them. Your character is at an all-time low to a nigga like me. Enjoy your deposit. You know what I'm saying? I hope it was all worth it. I hope it was worth it. Because as I said in my Thursday trailer, we could have still rocked. Despite all your fuck-ups and bullshit, we could have still rocked. But you wanted to play this game. You wanted to play this game. So now you get my response. You burn a bridge. I don't mind burning bridges. Like, y'all know me. I don't do battle rap for a living. So I could just stand on my shit all day long and be like, that person is a foul-ass, greaseball, slimeball-ass nigga. I don't need to book him. This person over here is a compulsive, lying-ass liability. I don't need to book him. I don't need to book the world. I don't need to be able to work with 1,000 battle rappers. I don't need to. I could fall back and be a fucking fan and just blog if I want to. I'm good. I'm chill. I'm cool. I'll tell you one thing I definitely don't need. Niggas like you around me. So good luck, dude. I wish you the best in all your endeavors. But the fuck shit, you should try to turn it down a notch. Concentrate on being what you actually call yourself. Leave the cartoon shit alone. Because that's all I see right now.
So how is it Friday? It's still, let me see what's up. I mean, you said you didn't have a PO before.
No, it's not. Let me see what's up. It's I just got assigned a person out of the blue on Friday.
So now what? Is this a rooming house? No, nigga, this is a building. This is a studio. This is my studio. What are you talking about, bro? It's my people's shit. I'm a partner. I've been coming in here for years. This is where y'all see me at when I'm in the bay. I'm always here. Niggas is crazy. Actually, that's Mook calling. I'm about to answer it on this other phone. Yeah, so like, I mean, it's crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If people still trying to, you know, slander and do all that type of stuff, that's fine, man. I mean, people hated Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know everybody's not gonna like me, but what I'm not gonna do is stand back and let people try to paint my character as like I'm some sleazeball and all this corny ass cartoon. Like, what are you talking about, bro? I'm never even capped for nothing on the internet. I got all kinds of real gangster shit I could use for clout. I don't do none of that, bro. I can't have diamonds in my teeth. Niggas hate it. Nigga, I've been living on two coasts for the last 10 years. Like, what are you talking about? I was driving, like, Benz's, Lexus, like, whatever, man. It's all right, man. Niggas is just haters, bro. They really don't want to see you do good. And that's why I put that part in there with, I don't care about you. And niggas don't care about you, bro. Niggas really hate you and it'll be snake you. And it'll be your own. Look at your own so-called niggas. You see that shit? Wow.
But anyway, I'm sure somebody screenshotted that shit. Your boy ARP, another rap promoter, got it taken off YouTube. Of course, we knew he was gonna do that. But I just want y'all to see that, cause that right there says everything. If you ain't got nothing to hide, then why you getting niggas' videos deleted? Why you reporting people's pages so they can't go live? This is the first time I'm able to go live since he blocked my page. It's wild, bro. It's wild. But I love y'all. I love you even if you don't love me back. You know what I'm saying? But I'll see y'all in a minute. And if you think this is going to distract from what I'm about to do to Rum Nitty, you don't know me. You don't understand what you're dealing with. Life is serious. For real. Anyway, let's see what y'all saying down here, and I'll click this off. Can you get featured? Yeah, definitely. Anybody that want to tap in, you know what I'm saying? Tap in. You know what I mean? In terms of all that other stuff, man, in terms of all of the cases, you know, the case stuff and all that, y'all could believe the gimmicks and the hype all y'all want, man, but y'all don't realize y'all sound like police. You know what I'm saying? Real people know Serius Jones ain't no creep, and I ain't never done nothing creepy to nobody. I'm upfront and honest. Since I see a couple of y'all coming in here, I'll take a couple calls. You said you gave him too much ammo? Nah, man, this shit ain't ammo, bro. Like, the truth stands still, man.
What up, son? What up? You saying, man?
Poppin'?
Yeah, it's all good over here. It's all good, man. It's all good. UK repping.
Salute, bro.
Yeah, we out here.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Did you just see that? Did you just see that video?
Yeah, I saw all of that, man. I saw all of that.
What you think, honestly?
It's deep. It's deep because as grown men, you're supposed to holler at everybody and just go ahead and talk.
You seen? I tried to holler, right?
Yeah,
you seen that?
I've seen it. The worst thing about all of this is for me, right? What I get, because I followed your whole style from way back, and you've always been real, and always kind of kept everything. You know what I mean? This is what it is, and it's a weird thing because I mean maybe people just on a different planet where they would just do their own thing or do something that's just crazy wild. But I'm looking at you as a person almost like I know you. No
salute.
Foolishness, whatever the case may be.
No,
you know what I mean?
Disrespect.
But I know where you come from, and I know if you're this, you're kind of like me because if you're explaining something, you have to explain from top to bottom so people understand where you're coming from. That's facts.
I get you,
and I get that from you. You understand? But ARP, he's been caught up in a whole bunch of other shit from past anyway.
From time.
Yeah, I mean, and I've seen that. I don't know whether I can't go on to say that, you know, he's maybe jealous of the URL stuff and everything along those lines. I don't think so, but I just think that he may want to have that legacy about him. But you know what I mean? For me, on a personal level, I think he's going about it the wrong way, to be honest. I mean, sometimes you can be the smartest nigga in there, but you can be the stupidest nigga at the same time. You know what I mean? So for me, I hear fully what you're saying, bruv, 100%. And the way you've structured it, it's almost like I'm saying, boy, this is typical Serious. This is typical Serious. I know you get that, and I understand that 100%. So you know what?
You know I had to clap back, man.
Yeah, but you know what? The real, all I got to say about that is to just keep it moving and just bypass all it. You've explained what you've had to explain to, so people have heard it. People's taking it on board. You know what I mean? It's just down to ARP to approach you properly as a man and do this thing there properly. You're running a business. You're a grown-ass man. Yeah, I mean, I think I can't understand why ARP would obviously let certain things escalate rather than just say, all right.
He wanted this, bro, because this is how people get traffic, bro, and attention. He wanted this.
Yeah, but you could get attention other ways. I don't understand it. You don't get attention through.
Have you ever seen me get attention this way?
Say nothing. Say nothing.
That's all you know what I'm saying?
Say nothing,
That's
bro.
all.
Say nothing. Listen, God, they ain't kill shit, man, no matter what, you know what I mean? Even if you get 3-0 or whatever the case would be, I've still got 100% respect for you.
Never 100%. That, nigga. Never been 3-0, never gonna be.
Not gonna happen. Yeah, real. Not gonna happen, bro. You know what I mean?
Salute, though, brother.
Saying. Real recognize real, you get me? That's all it is at the minute, yeah? So,
no doubt.
That's me. Yeah. And with that,
God bless you, brother.
all right, peace.
Peace out.
All right, you can shut this thing off. I don't know how you do that. I can still watch the videos.
I can't do it on here neither. I don't know what like when I press the button on here, it don't show it.
Man, you're supposed to do your homework on them thing there, man. Come
on. Oh man, it's a new phone, man. You know I'm a bum. I got no phones. I'm homeless. You know what I mean?
Nah, I hear that.
You know, homeless people don't know what to do.
Nah, on the real.
Jones is deceitful. I'm deceitful.
No, actually, while I'm here, I'll have to say if I was gonna go by what you've done in terms of the scene, I think what you've done to Math, he deserved it 100%, because he was getting like a complete dickhead. And
it's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. He dragged a narrative for the world. The world jacked it. You know what I'm saying? He must be the real one because he sucker punched me. That must mean I'm a sucker or something, right?
That's some dark.
I didn't even publicize all the other stuff, but once I finally did, years later, when I put that together in the same way, like a little short film, little blog, giving y'all the whole story. It's like then it changes. You know what I'm saying?
But his story, he tried to do that, but it's just so many different holes in it. But then the problem is with Math. The problem with his Math, he's done this before. When he did that to Dose, you know what I mean? And that is always going to have that. He's always going to have that.
And what's crazy is what they say. What's the saying goes? Like, you know, a man and his deeds. You know what I'm saying? If you look at this guy, that's all this guy does, man. He's got thousands of blogs.
That's all he's got. But that's all he's got.
That's what he does.
I mean, he complained. He's blogging as per usual. He's blogging about what he's done for the culture and everything else, and everybody's just not sleeping on him and all the rest of it. But not that we're sleeping on it. We appreciate what he's done for the culture, but at the end of the day, his action speaks a lot more than what he's actually done, what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? Right. A man would only recognize him alone for what he did to Dose. Dose, for me, was the one.
You want to know what's hilarious, bro? You want to know what's hilarious? I actually had a motherfucking fight in jail because of a nigga thinking that I was him.
What? You see, this one.
Priceless, what's up, Pete? What's happening, Priceless? My pimp friend, man.
That's what I'm saying,
real
man.
one. Nah. Like somebody thought I was him, right? Because they didn't know like the difference. You know, it was a dude that just thought I was him. So the dude called himself like trying to get some clout off me because he thought I'm the guy that sucker punch people. So he thought I didn't correct him. I didn't even correct him. I was just sitting there like, you know what I mean? I let it go until it happened, and then I did my thing on him. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. But you know, we definitely in a position where we're at a different place in the world, and I realized that. You know what I mean? So I don't take it personal. I just did what I had to do just for my fans. Just so y'all can, you know what I'm saying?
Now that's real, man. Listen, I'm a fan of battle rap, 100%. I'm not a fan of the bullshit that's surrounding it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't deal with all of that. You know what I mean? If you're gonna go there and you spit your bars, you do your thing, innit? I want to see that. I don't want to see any bullshit surrounding it after that. I really don't. But I think that maybe a lot.
You're the minority, bro.
Maybe a lot of back. You know what I mean? So directly, it's always going to be a case of they'll come and they'll bring that shit to battle rap, and it will get cancelled because and you're not keeping it real. So at the end of the day, for me personally, if you've got baggage that comes with your battle rap schemes and the rest of it, I'm not going to pay no form of attention to it. Because if you can spit, you can spit. You don't need you do not need the bullshit that's surrounding it, and that's what's happening at the minute. Keep it 100% real. That's what ARP's not doing. ARP's not coming to approach you and say, look, you know what? Let's just deal with this before this gets out of hand. Let's get the truth. Nobody
wants to do that when the whole point is trying to get the world.
It's strife. It's strife. And because of that, we'll always get a bad press. Battle rap will always get bad press. Always get bad press. It's a shame, though.
And that's why we can't grow, man. Because we always got some shit in between us that making 100%. The culture look cheap and whack.
100%. 100%. You know what I mean? I went out and I've got the URL Do you know what I mean? But I don't. I mean, there's the caffeine thing and all the rest of it. I don't even bother with the caffeine. I just go if it goes straight onto the URL app, I'll catch it there because then I don't have to see any of the nonsense that's actually starting before all of that. You know what I mean? I can look at. I can actually look at Battle Rap on the URL app and think, you know what, that's all right or that's not all right. For example, what was the 2-on-2? The recent 2-on-2 with Mook and Calico.
I don't know. Murderland?
Yeah, that was rubbish.
I didn't see it. I heard it was kind of whack,
it wasn't great.
Shout out to Mook. I'm about to call him back.
No, real talk. Shout out to Mook. Shout out to Mook. You know what I mean? I can't, because he's probably listening right now.
He said it was rubbish. Sure.
It was rubbish, but you know what? It's, I mean, look, because Mook's, because of what
First
he
of
does.
all,
He's RIP
DMX too, for sure.
Say that again.
All right, bro. Look, I'm about to get out of here, big dog. I'm about to get out of here.
Handle your business, man. Handle your business.
Love is love, though.
I'm gonna see if I can log out with this thing here. Right, but
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back for y'all in a second.
Handle your business, man. I got things to do here. I can't run around, man.
I respect it, bro. One love, man.
Listen, one love and keep it real, man. You know how it go already, yeah?
Sir.
All right, peace.
All right. He said, hip, hip, cheerio. You stupid. See, you know how to get out of here. Love your energy. I love you back. I love you back. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to show y'all that. You know what I'm saying? I was going to chop it up with a couple of y'all, but I see, you know, shit going on my phone. My shit going crazy. Hold on. I'm trying to read what you say. Oh, yeah. Respect to you, K-Dude. Respect, period, man. Respect to all of y'all, man. And I appreciate y'all coming through. I'll be back soon, man. You know what I mean? I got to get ready to get this 100 bands, God willing. You know what I mean? But I just want to address this. I'm going to put this up on my gram. I'm going to put, you know, this on wherever I could put it, that he won't fucking flag it. But I'll talk to y'all in a little while. One love, man. Life is serious. Told y'all.